Once he turned around and seen the guys that was still following him, and he just got on the expressway, this is when he looked down and seen his gas tank was almost empty, and they took everything out the glove box that he had just put in there. And so whoever he just let use his car, Mo3 just let Rainwater use his car moments before, and now you telling me that when he's getting followed by all these people and his gas is low, like he done used up all the gas and returned the car back to Mo3. Anytime somebody let you borrow their car to use, you have to fill the gas all the way back up and give it back to them, so they don't get into a situation where they're on their way home and they run out of gas because of you. They caused that to happen, man. Like, they should have never let, Mo3 should have never let nobody around any of his stuff, man, including Rainwater, because you can't trust nobody, including managers, assistants, whatever it is. You got to keep control of all your possessions and everything, because Mo3 really needed his stuff to be in that glove box as soon as he found out that those guys were after him. And he seen that they were masked up, tinted windows, and they kept following. Like, any turn he made, any lane he switched to, they did the same move. So he knew that it was go time from the very first moment. And once he had that feeling in his stomach dropped, and his ears were ringing because the dudes was talking about him. They were like, there go Mo3, there go Mo3, get on him. And so they getting into this high speed, and everybody driving, swerving it up and down the highway and everything like that. And it's a lot of cars. Don't forget, it's traffic. This is broad daylight, and all these cameras caught everything that happened. So if you go back and look back, you could see they got footage of the driver like passing by all of these different type of cameras. They got the dash cam from the semi truck that was right there behind all of them. The semi truck that had to come to a halt and stop. They have the footage of the guy running down the highway road on foot, and he was trying to pull his pants up and everything like that. He almost tripped up on his pants legs. And so this is when they showed a picture of the guy. That's one of the suspects and everything. They caught one of the guys, and they try to get him to tell on the rest and everything like that, but it's people who got away. And a lot of people are looking back like, man, this whole setup, you could see it coming from a mile away. Mo3 had the beef with Trap Boy Freddy, and everything that was heated up going on between Boosie and them, and looked like everybody was at war or had something with each other, and Boosie already had that situation happen to him. So once they noticed, and you got to remember, Mo3, Duke the Jeweler, everybody, it's like the word keeps coming out that Boosie was in cahoots and talking with certain people that actually knew Mo3 and everything after they did that song. And so it felt like a lot of people was jealous, envious, and greedy of each other. Mo3 was coming up real fast in the South, and he was about to be the next thing up. He was the it factor. He was coming up, had the new voice, had the new style, got everybody's attention and everything like that. And then this is when a lot of people start plotting on you. This is when a lot of people felt like they weren't getting the same attention as Mo3. They felt like their city should have been looking at them like the way that people was looking at Mo3. And so they started to feel some type of way about that. And this is how you know that the dudes that literally did this, they was hating on Mo3 the whole time. Like, they planned and plotted this. And a lot of people that, like, you should have seen this coming. Mo3 should have never really trusted nobody. Once he realized that people were saying Rainwater it could have been a snake, he could have been doing this and playing both sides and all of that, this is when he should have cut off everybody completely, because you could get a new manager, you could get new this. If Mo3 signed, he would have been able to get a whole new crew, a whole new team of people around him, and he wouldn't have had to worry about the same stuff about being like in his own city, getting set up in his hood. And when you think about it, when you get money, you're supposed to move out the hood. He should have never been in Dallas riding around like that, going to that girl's house and everything, because everybody knows at the end of the day that she was connected to a lot of people. And this is how you know the location was dropped. Once it's like they probably put an air tag on Mo3, because this is when the air tags was coming out. A lot of people, especially the rappers, people were putting the air tag in their car, then they will follow them, and until they pull up to somewhere, get gas, or like put air in the tire. And this is when they try to grab their whip, they try to get their chains and everything like that, because a lot of times they only do this normally to people who didn't check in. So it's like, if Mo3 is from there and everything like that, he didn't need to check in. So why is there dudes after him in his own town and everything like like that. And he didn't try to rob nobody. He didn't hit a lick on nobody. They wasn't trying to get back or revenge for that. So it was all based off of dudes just hating on each other. And this is why everybody got to realize we have to stop the hate. People got to come together, put their differences aside. We tired of losing people in the community. Like Mo3 could have been there to take care of a lot of people. He was paying a lot of people's electricity bills, utility bills. He was taking care of rent and everything like that, making sure people's car notes was taken care of. He was even like helping out the baby mamas. He was helping out all of the people he was seeing, family members, girlfriends, friends from the past. A lot of the dudes that went to high school with Mo3, they was right there on the corner, man. They was sticking their hands out, and Mo3 was like trying to make sure out of all the people that kept asking him for favors and everything like that, he was really giving back to his old homies from his block that actually was still working and trying to make a honest living and trying to make a grind, instead of just calling Mo3 and saying, hey Mo, I need 20K, I need this and that. And you got it, you good for it, man. I put money on your books when you was down, so give me 10K. So there was a lot of dudes that was saying that, and Mo3 was helping a lot of people. And this is what like could have like added to the fact that maybe somebody that seen all that and they was like, he ain't helping me like that, he ain't giving me nothing like that. This is when they get mad and they start plotting everything. They start thinking in their head and being angry about the fact that you helping people and they don't got it like he does and they're not getting as much help. They start getting jealous. And this is what the real greed and envy is, like how it comes up, because somebody be looking at a whole nother person and comparing themselves to them. Everybody is on a different level than each other. Everybody is moving to the beat of their own drum. Nobody has to be like this, be like the next person, have the same amount of money as the next person. That's what breeds the hate, man. You got to realize that a lot of the people, they basically hypnotized by hate when they see somebody got more money than them, when they see somebody more successful. It could be the car they drive. It could be that they live in a better area, this and that. As a lot of the stuff is meant to make people go at each other's necks. And you got to realize that it's even more enhanced when you talking about rappers and being in the hood and everything like that. If you like Mo3 and you got $1 million, you got 500K, and you still riding to these girls' house, to these apartment complexes, townhomes and condos and everything like that, you got to remember, every time Mo3 went to that townhome condo complex, it was somebody that was watching him, one of the neighbors. They was watching every move he did, and they will call somebody and say, hey, I just see Mo3 woo woo go up to this girl woo woo woo, and bam bam bam, he dipped out this way, he went that way up on that road, he was driving this car. And this is what the people be saying and telling the ops of Mo3 all his info and everything, because all eyes are watching at all times, man. Everybody see, when nobody sees nothing, everybody saw something. Somebody seen something and they was actually passing info along, and this was what was going on. Mo3 didn't realize it, but when he kept visiting that girl, when he kept going and visiting that, this is when the people that already was watching him knew that was him and that he was going to her place. And so they knew that this was confirmed Mo3. Once they heard the word on the street that the dudes was looking for Mo3, or it was money on him or anything like that, this is when they start keeping tabs on him. And then they'll call and say, yup, Mo3 just left, go ahead, jump in the car and follow him. And this is when Mo3 turned around and he seen the guy following him, and it all came back and clicked in his head and said, oh, them people that been watching me the whole time, that been waving at me at them places at the complex, the times that where somebody said, oh, they seen Mo, like somebody's like, yeah, Mo3, I seen you at over here on the west side at these places. And he was like, who told you that? And they said, yeah, somebody said they seen you up there, that live up there. And so this is when Mo3 should have known somebody was watching him from that same area right across the street. They was peeping through the blinds and everything, waiting for him to leave. And this is what caused him and how they got him set up.